Hey, future people. You are welcome to this program. If it's your very first time to watch my program, please hit subscribe and share, please. Also, leave your comments. I would like to read your comments. Um, a lot of things have been going on about IPOB-DOS and Simon Ekpa. Finally, we get the view of DOS chief Mazi Chika Edoziem. Mazi Chika Edoziem have accused Simon of making some unnecessary statements. He told us that Simon have been going out here, trying to win IPOB members, through the back door and establish his own organization. That Simon should come out fully and tell the people what he's actually up to.
Okay, addressing the issue of Tamaneta, how do you tell with Biafrans why is the reason why Tamaneta has not been allowed to broadcast on our platform?
Well, now I will answer that question, because if I don't, it will be as if there is anything I'm hiding. Now listen. When William as well gave instruction that Simon Ekpa should be given a slot, and I repeat the word, a slot on Radio Biafra to broadcast like Mazi is broadcasting here today, a slot like Jonathan will broadcast, a slot like Peters will do, a slot like our Malaysia coordinator, a slot like Teach, all of them. A slot. And then we say, first of all, that instruction came from Oyendu to Barrister Ejiofor. Barrister Ejiofor delivered that message properly, in the sense that he delivered to the leadership. But then he went ahead and also passed that message to Master Simon Ekpa himself. Now, we have a head of Department of Media, like we have departments under the EOS, and they all have heads that are heading them. The information that was given, the message from Oyendu that was given to us by Barrister Ejiofor was given not to Mazi or former directly, because the time difference between Australia and where he is and here was different. So probably he was still sleeping. But that message was given to one of us in the DOS, and we were waiting for Mazi Chika, who received that message from Mazi, from Barrister to wait for Barrister a former to get up for him to give him that information, so that a former will fill it up as we follow our procedures. But before we know it, that information was already in the public through our brother Mazi Simon, who announced it already, and the confusion began. First of all, that was contrary to our procedures, but that was not the issue. We overlooked it. And then a meeting was called. Where the head of media was there, and some other two people were there, or three. And myself, as head of Directorate, I came to witness how the discussion would go. And in that discussion, after they told Simon that yes, we need to give this instruction, but of course, these things normally should have followed that procedure. But let's forget it now. If you are going to be part of this broadcasting, if you are going to be given a slot to broadcast, there are procedures. There are documents that you need to sign. Document of rules and regulations regarding the media department. The undertaking that every principal officer signs, both those in the media, and of course our code of conduct. That these documents will be made available to him, and for him to look through it and sign. Simon said, "No, he will not sign." He said he will not sign, and the word he used is a word that actually Honestly, I didn't want to talk about this issue. That's why I avoided it. But now that he raised it, I'm going to answer it, and I'm answering it truthfully. And the word Simon used in that meeting was, if we, IPOB, cannot hand him over Radio Biafra, then we should forget it. He will not sign. Hand over Radio Biafra to you, for what, as who? And everybody was quiet. And we were thinking ahead. Did he say that or he didn't say it? He's told us that there is a crisis in IPOB. He has come to do what? To solve the problem in IPOB. Okay. All this, as far as I'm concerned, was nothing really. And we went further to say, Abraham was also in that because Abraham is a European rep. And Simon resides in Finland, is under the authority of the European rep. So he was in that meeting. And a former said that, okay, don't worry, you will think over it, because you may be in a hurry to say something, but we will pass these documents to Abraham to forward to you, so that you, at your quiet time, you look at it and then do what? And decide. He said, don't send anything to me, to anybody. You will not sign. And then we said, okay, that's your decision. We will pass the message back to Onyendu. We passed the message back to Onyendu, and Onyendu didn't give us any counter instruction that we must overrule our principles. We must overrule our rules to accommodate that situation. So, and we know that is fine with our leader. And up till now, that has not changed. And that is going to be an answer to that question. And I hope that answered your question very well. Very well.
If Simon thinks that he wants to be part of IPOB, then Simon must be able to take an oath to obey by the IPOB laws and regulations. That him, Mazi Chika Edoziem, he actually go back to his history when he's in Europe, the way he come, about being the chief DOS today.
I began this movement from being a national coordinator. I organized the family that started here in Switzerland. I didn't even want to. Carol, Monday, the rest day. I know how we wanted to bring somebody up to start that family here. And he disappointed. And he just fell on me. I didn't want to, but I did. I built the family in Switzerland. From being immediately a national coordinator, and after a while, I became the European rep. From being European rep, I built Europe. When the first crisis came, I was in charge of Europe. I maintained that Europe did not fall, and Europe never fell. Onyendu came out, and the most even we got in Asia and America, all the place, Europe was under my charge, and we remained loyal to it. From being the European rep, I was added to the Directorate of States, and I was made Secretary of Directorate of State. When this opportunity to serve Biafrans in this position as HOD came, I refused it. And those that brought it knew that I refused it. When he convinced me to take it, I said, okay, I'll serve our people. And I'm promising you that I'm going to serve our people in all truth and honesty. I took oath to do that. But I will be 101% loyal to Onyendu Mazi. And with this, I will leave you people and ask you to continue to guide all of you in whatever you're doing.
Mazi Chika Edoziem have warned Simon and asked Simon to stop backbiting IPOB and say the truth. If he wants to establish his own organization, that's fine, but he should stop dragging IPOB in his communication or broadcast, because he is not working according to IPOB rules and regulations. That Mazi Simon refused to come to take an oath and abide by the rule. That even the Radio Biafra, as many operating Radio Biafra, works according to this rule. That this rule protects them from going away from the cause, or maybe collecting things that does not meant for the cause. So was Mazi Simon wants to run freely. I think I'm sorry, there's no organization you run freely. Even in this country, politicians they have their rules and regulations within their party. That when you break that rules and regulation, you may be punished or maybe expelled out of that party. So I think this is the anchor of today.
Do not receive instruction from anybody who is not a principal officer. If you do that going forward from today, then that means you have by yourself relinquished that position you're holding, because you cannot belong to an organization. For example, IPOB is not that kind of everybody. You cannot belong to an organization, and you cannot work with the rules and regulations that are guiding that organization. Well, each of us are working. There are rules and regulations that guide our working environment, or our working relationship with the companies that we're proud of. Once we go against it, the company will tell you, well, we don't know whose interest you're protecting here, and it may end up resulting in very serious consequences. Therefore, if you believe that you are part of this and that Onyendu is your leader, you must, I am not this time, I am not begging you, but I'm saying that you must follow Onyendu's order, telling which then you don't belong here. Why am I saying this again? Yes, many are called, but few will be chosen. Few will be chosen because we are millions of Biafrans all over the world, and we are millions and millions of IPOB members all over the world. But it is only those who have been purified in the fire of purification, those who have been purified in the knowledge that came out from the mouth of the leader of this movement. It is those who have been tested. It is those who started from the beginning and who are still there, whose loyalty are still there. It is those who the spirit of Biafra has taken hold of. It is them that will be the few. It is them that will be among the 100 that our leader talked about, that will stay faithful, loyal, and focused and committed, pending when Onyendu comes out and takes over the mantle of leadership, physically for everybody to see, and then for us to continue on our march to freedom. Therefore, after tonight's broadcast, ask yourself this question.
There will be a lot of you guys are Mazi Simon's followers, and you came to defend him. Or maybe think, like you guys said before, that we always side the other side. It's not Mazi Simon Ekpa. Listen, I'm not against Simon. He's a fantastic broadcaster. Last time you say he went to see the Finland Prime Minister and this and that. That is all good, but you just have to work under the structure, rules and regulation. You cannot carry your shoulder beyond those that pays you, beyond those that ask you to go. You have to come in terms and work. This is the problem we are having in the eastern side. The politicians, they don't want to work with each other. You remember when they say they have a Ibuago, after Ibuago, Ibo introduce their own, Anambra introduce their own, Imo State, whatever it is, the whole thing just smashed because there is no structure that they obey. And that structure that they obey is something we need to do. So I hope you understand that we have to assignment to obey the orders and work through that structure that holds them together.